Hello everybody, Jon back here again with another video, and today I bring you another Marvel video, and here I am going to be talking about the recent casting of Jon Bernthal as Frank Castle the Punisher. Now, of course, as you all know, Daredevil Season 2 is looking to be a freaking amazing follow-up to Marvel's Daredevil Season 1. As you all know, I'm a humongous fan of Daredevil. I thought it was an amazing season that Netflix put out. And it was just so fucking awesome to hear that we're going to be getting so many new, interesting, badass characters for Season 2. And to be honest, Daredevil is an amazing program. If you've not seen it already, please check it out. I have a non-spoiler review on my channel if you want to check it out. And of course, I'm just going to say it, like, Daredevil's Season 1 is probably the only show that's a comic book TV show that almost topped The Flash. As you all know, I'm a humongous fan of The Flash. And Daredevil was extraordinarily close to top it. And in certain ways, it kind of did. But to a certain extent, I still like The Flash a little bit more. But that's just me. But that being said, Daredevil is a fucking phenomenal job. And we already knew that Marvel Studios had the rights to the character of Punisher. And we didn't know where they're going to technically use him. I mean, to be perfectly honest, Punisher is just way too hardcore for the Marvel Studios audience. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Marvel Studios can do anything, but at the end of the day, there are certain characters that don't belong in the way that Marvel Studios uses their current characters, which is campy and fun and family friendly and all that kind of good nonsense. I mean, granted, they're starting to get a little darker with their movies as of late, but not as dark as, per se, Daredevil's Netflix series, which is a perfect medium for the character of Punisher. And I think Jon Bernthal is definitely a very good choice, but to be perfectly honest, he was not my first choice. My first choice was obviously the badass himself, Tom Hardy. I mean, I'm just saying, the guy said in an interview publicly that he was into the idea of playing the character Punisher. And I'm just saying, Marvel, I mean, when a guy as badass and as phenomenal of an actor as Tom Hardy publicly states that he wants to play one of your characters, you let the guy do it. I'm just saying, you just let the guy do it. All Shia LaBeouf style, you do it. That's just me. He was my first choice, but Jon Bernthal being cast is not a terrible thing. I mean, he's definitely, as of now, been on this really nice rise to fame, if you will. He's been, he's done the obscure TV shows, then he went on to, highlight the big budget TV programs with Walking Dead and what have you, and now he's blown up with the movies, in movies like Wolf of Wall Street and Snitch and so on and so forth. He's been in pretty big badass movies, and he's definitely been on this real nice rise to fame. And he's always been rumored, especially as of late for like the last couple months, to play a comic book character, and now we finally know, and it's supposed to be Frank Castle the Punisher. For me, I think it's a great choice. Once again, not my first choice, but definitely a great choice in and of itself. Jon Bernthal, I think he can really bring it. For me personally, because this news actually broke yesterday, and obviously I was incapable of doing it because I was busy doing some other videos with Paul and what have you. But that being said, specifically, we were discussing, like, could Jon Bernthal physically dominate the role of Frank Castle? Because, as you all know, Frank Castle is a character that's been done before by other actors like Thomas Jane, in the first Punisher, and of course they rebooted it with Warzone and what have you, which I never fully watched because of lack of interest. But now that they have this new Punisher, how is he going to fare off against those Punishers, and how is Netflix going to do it? For me personally, I think they should go the route that they've been going as of late with the character Daredevil. For me, I don't want to see Jon Bernthal costume-wise. I don't want to see him wear just like a t-shirt and a trench coat. I think that's kind of been done to death by now. And on top of that, I think they should just do something similar to how Daredevil's red suit kind of is, where it's like a combat suit. So that's kind of what I want to see out of Frank Castle's current costume for this show. That being said, the other real interesting part about it is that what version of Frank Castle is this specifically going to be, and what point in his life is he going to be at in the show? Like, is he already the Punisher? Is this pre-Punisher? Is he already at his feud with Daredevil? Because for those of you who don't know, spoilers, Daredevil and Punisher don't really like each other. So which I'm pretty sure is going to be a major conflict with season 2, especially if he's going to be a recurring character, which I hope is going to be true. So that's another interesting question that I have, is what point of in his career, his crime-killing career, if you will, his assassinating career, if you will, is he really in? Kind of similar to Batman's. Like, where is he? Is he like pre-Batman? Is he post-Batman? I want to know. That's kind of the only real questions I have. But that being said, the casting-wise, great casting. Jon Bernthal, I'm pretty sure he'll kill it. I like the character of Punisher. I think it's an amazing decision on Marvel's part to put him in the Netflix series in comparison to the movies. I'm just saying, folks, I know everybody wants, every character to be in one movie, but there are certain characters that just don't work in the movies. Marvel's tried it twice already, and it's not worked out for them. And Marvel Studios, as of now, based off everything that Kevin Feige has said, will always be funny. The Marvel movies will always be funny and family-friendly. And Punisher is not family-friendly by any stretch of the imagination. So I think it's a great decision to put him in the Netflix series. That's just me. Let me know what you personally think in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. Hope you guys enjoyed, and this has been Jon 12.